Welcome back to another KotLC Fanbase video. My name is Austin, and today we have another Hunger Games simulator. And in this edition, we're going to do another KotLC characters versus Disney characters, because I think this one's always very fun. But yeah, let's go straight into the characters. We have District 1, Sophie Foster, Keefe Sensen. District 2, Tam Song, Lin Song. District 3, Dex Disney, Marella Reddit. District 4, Fitz Vacker, Biana Vacker. District 5, Grady and Edaline. District 6, Stina and Wylie. And now for the 12 Disney characters, we have District 7, Elsa, Olaf. District 8, Donald, Duck, Goofy. District 9, Cinderella and Ariel. District 10, Woody, Buzz. District 11, Mickey and Minnie Mouse. District 12, we have Jasmine and Aladdin. So those are our 24 characters we're going to be using in today's video. So make sure, before we get into it, make sure to drop a like down below if you guys enjoy these types of videos. Comment down below, out of the 24 characters I just stated, who is going to win Hunger Games? Who are you guys rooting for? And also make sure to subscribe down below. We are only 40 subscribers away from 16,000 subscribers, so please help us out and get there. I mean, we're just so close, so subscribing means a lot. Yeah, let's get straight into the first day. Hunger Games: The Bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podium, the horn sounds. Donald runs away from the cornucopia. Marella snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Fitz finds a bag full of explosives. Aladdin runs away from the cornucopia. Cinderella takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Wylie clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Elsa snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Olaf finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Biana grabs a sword. Stina runs away from the cornucopia. Ariel grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Keefe runs away from the cornucopia. Tam runs away from the cornucopia. Edaline grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Buzz, Jasmine, and Dex get into a fight, and Jasmine triumphantly kills them both. Why is Dex never going to win a Hunger Games? He always dies so early. But yeah, now 2 people down, Buzz and Dex. And Jasmine already has 2 kills. Mickey finds a bag full of explosives. Woody runs away from the cornucopia. Minnie runs away from the cornucopia. Sophie breaks Grady's nose for a basket of bread. Jeez. Goofy runs away from the cornucopia, and Lynn grabs a backpack and retreats. So, moral of the story for this day is that a lot of people have backpacks, is basically what just happened. Alright, so let's get into day 1. Goofy explores the arena. Stina explores the arena. Lynn receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Biana receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Aladdin discovers a river. Wylie practices archery. Olaf tends to Keefe's wounds. That's such a cool little duo right there. Minnie dies from hypothermia. Jeez, how can you die this early on day 1 from hypothermia? Edaline receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Donald discovers a river. Mickey collects fruit from a tree. Woody receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Fitz is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Jasmine attacks Tam, but he managed to escape. So good thing for Tam to escape there, because Jasmine almost just got her 3rd kill. She is definitely a threat to win this. Cinderella explores the arena. Grady also explores the arena. Sophie attacks Elsa, but she manages to escape. So another person barely escaping death. Ariel camouflages herself in the bushes, and Marella picks flowers. So that's the end of day 1. So there are 3 cannon shots to be heard in the distance. Buzz, Dex, Minnie, and let's just keep going because only 3 people are dead. 21 are still alive. Night 1. Goofy quietly hums. Stina defeats Lynn in the fight, but spares her life. Jeez. Every single time, I think in the last like 3 or 4 fights, they have always spared the other person, or it's the person has managed to escape. Cinderella begs for Fitz to kill her. He reluctantly obliges, killing Cinderella, so Fitz gets a little easy kill there. Biana lets Keefe into her shelter. Uh-oh, Sophie's not gonna like that. Grady, Mickey, Marella, and Olaf tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Wylie attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Donald loses sight of where he is. Tam sets up camp for the night. Aladdin goes to sleep. Jasmine starts a fire. Sophie receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Ariel thinks about home. Elsa receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Woody dies from an infection. No. And Edaline screams for help. So only 1 person died in the night. Woody, unfortunately, but we're gonna keep on going. Day 2. Olaf and Lynn hunt for other tributes. Marella discovers a river. Sophie receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Biana attacks Goofy, but he manages to escape. This is like the story of this Hunger Games. Everyone is escaping. Mickey receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Keefe tends to Ariel's wounds. Stina steals from Donald while he isn't looking. Fitz receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Ham runs away from Grady. Edaline and Aladdin work together for the day. Elsa receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. And Wylie defeats Jasmine in a fight, but spares her life. Wow, so Wylie almost just took out the top threat, but again, somehow we're always sparing people's lives, so we're only gonna probably have like, what, 2 deaths? Just Cinderella and Woody? 5 people in total have only died in the first 2 days, which is crazy. Night 2, Goofy receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Edaline Edaline screams for help. Lynn defeats Stina in a fight but spares her life. Oh my goodness, guys. We're gonna have to, only one person's gonna win this, so if you keep sparing each other, it's just gonna keep going on and on. Elsa tries to sing herself to sleep. Ariel receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Tam, Grady, and Wylie cheerfully sing songs together. Mickey quietly hums. Donald fends Fitz, Keefe, and Olaf away from his fire. Marella, Jasmine, and Biana sleep in shifts. Sophie begs for Aladdin to kill her. He refuses, keeping Sophie alive. Like, no one wants to die. No one wants to kill each other. This is crazy. Day 3, Goofy runs away from Lynn. Marella poisons Ariel drink, and she drinks it and dies. So, okay, there's a death. Marella with a little sneaky kill. Jasmine steals from Aladdin while he isn't looking. That's kind of hilarious. Sophie goes hunting. Grady searches for a water source. Elsa is unable to convince Wylie not to kill her, so that means Wylie just took down Elsa. So Wylie is emerging as a pretty big threat here. He almost took out Jasmine and just took out Elsa, so Wylie's doing pretty good. Mickey and Tam split up to search for resources. That's a really weird team right there. Like, Stina discovers a cave, Edaline questions her sanity, Keefe, Donald, Olaf, and Biana hunt for other tributes, and Fitz discovers a cave. So that's the end of day 3. 2 cannon shots can be heard, Ariel and Elsa, so still not many people dying. I think they're just taking it slow. Literally only 1 KotLC character has died, and 5 Disney characters have died, so we'll see what's gonna go on. Just looking at the top competitors, I'm seeing Wylie, Marella, and Jasmine are. Let's keep going. Night 3, Goofy and Fitz run into each other and decides to choose for the night. Marella convinces Jasmine to snuggle with her. Keefe convinces Sophie to snuggle with him. Oh, that's awesome. Little So Keefe moment. Aladdin screams for help. Olaf and Stina sleep in shifts. Mickey looks at the night sky. Tam questions his sanity. Donald goes to sleep. Lynn stabs Grady in the back with a trident. Okay, Lynn. Wylie lets Biana into a shelter, and Edaline looks at the night sky. Hunger Games Day 4. Biana attempts to climb a tree, but falls on Keefe, killing them both. Biana, you're so clumsy. Oh my goodness. Now there's 2 more KotLC characters down because Biana just tries to climb a tree for no apparent reason. Aladdin is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Edaline stalks Marilla. Mickey receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Sophie tries to sleep through the entire day. Fitz, Donald, Stina, and Jasmine raid Lynn's camp while she's hunting. Tam constructs a shack, and Wylie overhears Olaf and Goofy talking in the distance. So now we're gonna have 3 cannon shots to be heard. All KotLC characters, Grady, Biana, and Keefe, some of our favorite characters from the series, are down. So let's proceed into night 4. Tam goes to sleep. Olaf kills Jasmine as she tries to run. Okay, Olaf just took out the top competitor. Donald cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. So now 2 more Disney characters down, Jasmine and Donald, just like that. Lynn looks at the night sky. Marella, Mickey, and Wylie discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Fitz cooks his food before putting his fire out. Aladdin convinces Stina to snuggle with him. Edaline goes to sleep. Goofy questions his sanity. And Sophie falls into a frozen lake and drowns. That's a bummer. Both Biana, Sophie, and Keefe, some of the main characters in this book, died because of their foolishness. Hunger Games Day 5. Marella scares Tam off. Wylie receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Marella thinks about home. Lynn, Fitz, Olaf, Aladdin, and Edaline hunt for other tributes. Stina questions her sanity, and Goofy receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. So no kills there, which is really weird. It's really like been a really long Hunger Games compared to the usual ones. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Jasmine, Donald, and Sophie. So let's check everyone's status here. So there's 7 KotLC characters left against 4 Disney characters. The only Disney character that has a kill is Olaf. So we're gonna see what happens in the next few. But yeah, we're getting down to the wire here. We have almost about 10 people left. So let's just keep going. Night 5. Marella fends Goofy, Stina, and Aladdin away from her fire. Tam sets an explosive off, killing Edaline. So Tam gets another kill. Mickey screams for help. Lynn tracks down and kills Olaf. So Lynn, wow, Lynn, I think she has 2 kills now, and she's been doing very good. The Song Twins have been doing good, I've seen. Wylie sets up camp for the night, and Fitz climbs a tree to rest. Hopefully, Fitz doesn't pull a Biana and fall out, so we'll see in the next day. But okay, the Hunger Games, the feast, the cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the troops' family. Goofy, Aladdin, Marella, and Stina team up to grab food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs. Mickey decides not to go. Tam decides not to go. Wylie decides not to go. Fitz stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away, and Lynn decides not to go to the feast. So that one team got a lot of stuff. So Hunger Games Day 6, Goofy steals from Marella while she isn't looking. Mickey dies from hunger. Well, Mickey, you should have went to the feast if you're hungry, man. Fitz sets an explosive off, killing Aladdin and Stina. Okay, so Fitz is racking up kills. He's up to 4, I'm pretty sure. Tam sprains his ankle while running away from Lynn. Come on, guys, what are you doing? And Wylie picks flowers. Yeah, okay, I remember at the start of the video I said Wylie's a threat to win it, but if he's just picking flowers, I mean, come on, Wylie. But yeah, now this is our most cannon shots to be heard in one day. 5 cannon shots: Edaline, Olaf, Mickey, Aladdin, and Stina. And now, since we're getting down to the wire, I'm gonna look at the status. There's one character alive. Actually, my favorite Disney character, Goofy's still alive. And you can just see the KotLC squad is dangerous. They all have kills. Fitz, actually, yeah, he only has 3 kills. I was wrong about 4. Lynn has 2. Tam, Marella, Wylie all have 1. And Goofy he doesn't have a kill, but he's still there. He's surviving. So that's just the name of the game. Let's see how everyone does. Marella destroys Fitz's supplies while he's asleep. Lynn shoots an arrow into Tam's head. Hey, Lynn was just trying to say, hey, I'm the better twin. Wylie receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Goofy sets up camp for the night. And that is it for night 6. Let's get into day 7. Goofy constructs a shack. He's still staying alive. Fitz sets an explosive off, killing Lynn and Marella. Oh my gosh. Fitzy, man. Fitzy's up to like, what, 5 kills now? And then Wylie practices his archery. I think we're down to the top 3. So let's look at the status. We still have Goofy alive. 0 kills, but hey, he's still a threat to win it. Fitz, of course, the top competitor, 5 kills. And Wylie, a sneaky good person here. Wylie with 1 kill. Could have had 2 if he killed Jasmine earlier. So we'll see what happens. This could be the last night or the last day. We'll see. Wylie receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Goofy climbs a tree to rest, and Fitz is awoken by nightmare. So nothing happens night 7. Day 8, Wylie makes a slingshot. Fitz goes hunting, and Goofy picking flowers. Hey, Goofy's made it this far. I think he knows what he's doing. Alright, Hunger Games arena then. A cloud of poisonous smoke starts to fill the arena. Fitz and Wylie decide to run into the cloud together. Wait a second. Did they just give Goofy the win? The winner is Goofy from District 8. That's crazy. Goofy is probably the first ever winner in the Hunger Games without a kill. Oh, that's crazy. Well, there it is, guys. That is the Hunger Games. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was definitely a really funny one with Goofy winning without getting a kill. But here is the placement. So let me know down below, who did you guys root for? What place did they get? I mean, the KotLC characters just folded at the end. Yeah, here's a little summary if you want to pause it and look at it. There it is. But yeah, make sure to drop a like if you guys do like these videos. I always really have fun recording them, and I really love making these videos. Also, comment down below what other series do you guys want to see it with. But that's going to be it for today. Make sure to subscribe. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day, and peace.